got no tape. All I got on, I would. I need to do that. All I got is the nipple covers. I ain't tape them up so that they can. So it's kind of like, whatever. I don't have perky just like you.
I don't have any.
Mine go south for the winter.
I don't got none.
Watching the summertime.
About a few minutes
I was joking. Oh my God. I was just literally singing a song.
Why were you singing that too?
I feel like the atmosphere, like the theme around here is what is Toya gonna be on this week as far as like relationship and stuff like that.
I think the people think that too. Yeah, I think so.
You know, I think that you guys need to lower your standards and your expectations of me. Them. And I'm living life in abundance.
What happened?
I'm just going day by day.
Well, you did say last week you almost got broken up with, so I guess it happened. He dumped you.
He ain't dumped me yet.
So what the? You just stopped talking to him? I'm
trying.
Did you ghost him?
I'm trying to be a unicorn in a world full of white refrigerators.
Okay. Nice analogy.
Mm-hmm. And people won't let me live.
What are you... Okay, you don't got to talk about it.
Thank you.
Because I'm tired of her being...
Thank you. My therapy session is February 1.
That's a long time from now.
It is, but God is good, though.
All the time.
Because at least I got the appointment set up.
Don't miss it.
Told you some of y'all motherfuckers need an exorcism. But I'm going to therapy, though.
Okay.
What's been going on with you? You just get back in the country. Don't make it seem like you just pop out on the gram in like another country looking like sun-kissed beautiful.
I went to Mexico. I mean, yeah.
Was it business or pleasure?
Pleasure. It was a birthday. You know, got to show up for the birthdays.
Of course.
Yeah, it was one of... So, now all of Fred's friends are my friends.
Rightfully so.
So, one of their birthdays... We went to PVR. I'm not going to say the full name because I can't speak Spanish no more and I don't say it right. So we went to PVR. And it's on the west side of Mexico. And
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Puerto Vallarta.
There you go. Yeah. That's where I went.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great time. It was like 7 of us. No drama, no arguments. Mind you, I was the only girl.
Oh, that's fun.
It's all gay guys. So I was the only girl and I was excited about that.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Yeah. And they literally being around them, they literally just catered to me. I didn't have to clean up. I didn't have to cook. We had a chef. But I tried to pick up a plate and put it in the dishwasher. They was like, put that plate down. I was like, okay.
You get used to that.
Tell me about it.
Oh my goodness. I want to travel with y'all.
Yeah. So now if I, get a man, I'm be like, I don't need you because they do this for me. Like even Fred, say Fred is a princess, right? Uh-huh. He likes, you got to carry his luggage. Like his friends carry his luggage and stuff like that.
I love it.
But when I'm around, I'm the princess. So I take his spot.
And I don't have to do luggage for you?
I don't have to do anything.
Oh my God.
I don't have to do anything when I'm around them.
Charming men waiting on you hand and foot.
Yeah.
You are living the American dream.
I am. Also, I got a massage on the, went to a beach party. We had a cabana. And one of the little, I guess he was a cabana boy. Mm-hmm. I can't post that video. Mind you, it was only a foot massage. And
I was going to say, did you get a happy ending?
No. And he just massaged my legs too. But it was the best massage I've ever had in my life. And I get massages a lot. A lot. And then so 2 of the other guys got back massages. They said the exact same thing.
Okay.
The man's name was Jesus.
Okay, Jesus.
He had the hands of Jesus and he laid them on me because when I tell you I slept for 2 hours in the cabana after he was done.
Oh my God, that's a good massage.
That was a great massage.
Did it turn you on a little bit?
No, it didn't. It was just relaxing.
Sometimes when I get massages, I get turned on.
I was a little afraid to stand up. I thought I was gonna fall. That's how good my feet felt when I.
So you were more relaxed.
Oh yeah.
I be getting horny.
I mean, Jesus, when he was. I mean,
5'2".
Well, no, he was my height. I'm 5'5".
Okay.
I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy you had a great experience.
I think the guys were more turned on by Jesus than I was.
Got you. I was gonna say because they, they be looking good over there. Some of them do.
Yeah, that was better than him, but they weren't. They were not batting for my team. They were batting for the other team.
playing lacrosse. Mm-hmm. Well, you go, girl. I can't wait till I get a vacation.
You should take one.
Mind
you should have been on vacation this whole time.
I guess I've been on vacation.
No, you haven't. You just been off work.
You
haven't been on vacation though.
Vacation for me.
Child.
I do need to stick my toes in some sand and get on with and just for real, like wild out. And by wild out, I mean sleep and rest and do luxurious things in another country.
Wild out means sleep and rest?
Yeah. In another country, yes, it does.
I'm a sleep and rest, but I don't consider that wilding out.
Well, to me, that's turning up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let's turn up. Let's go sleep on the beach.
That's the thing.
Thank you.
We walked down to the water and the tide was so high, it was coming up to the hotel that we were at, the beach club we were at.
Oh, God.
Like they were moving the beach chairs off the beach. You couldn't even go sit on the sand. It was so high.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh. So we were supposed to get on a boat and we didn't go because we would have been sick.
Because it would have been
it was bad. Yeah, it was real bumpy. So we didn't go, but we did dinners and went to the clubs and we had an Airbnb. It had five stories.
What?
It was nice.
I can't wait to get an invitation. Fred and the crew. Yeah, I said your name.
And the crew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was fun. Then I went to work.
So y'all got me drinking whiskey tonight.
Yeah.
And y'all know I don't
do bourbon. It's bourbon.
It's bourbon. I don't know what that even.
It's a little classy.
Okay, we definitely love to be classy, but I'm starting to feel it now. Like that whatever y'all cut it with is not helping me at all. So
ginger ale.
Let's come on. Let's get this shit on because I got some stuff to say.
I'm scared what she's gonna say because she was already propping her titties up a minute ago before we started.
Y'all need to make sure if this one is more up and this one is down, I do not have them taped up. So please make sure they need to look like this, but right now they're a little deflated.
You gonna go and get them to do that?
You talking about like surgery? Mm-hmm. Oh, I would love to, but I just really should have taped them up. It's for tonight. But if there's anybody out there that want to sponsor an augmentation or anything like that, guys know how to find us on all of our social media handles. But yeah, I would love to get that sponsor. Don't want it bigger, don't want a reduction, just want them perked up. So the Bible says, "Ask and you shall receive."
I don't know if he was talking about augmentations, but yeah, that's
he asks and you can ask anything.
You heard that joke when they was like, this lady, she had so much plastic surgery, and when she died, she got to heaven, and God was like, he sent her to hell. She was like, "What do you mean I'm gonna?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that was you."
That's horrible.
It's pretty bad.
But yeah, sometimes yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm all for doing what you want to do.
But yeah, make it look good. Like if I'm gonna look like SZA. SZA look way different. She got a lot of work done, but she looks good.
Okay.
Like the Kylie and we talked about like.
Oh yeah, we did talk about them last weekend.
If you gonna get it, make it look good. Don't have some like freakishly large lips and then this and then
Yeah.
Don't get your booty done and then you still wearing what I'm saying, like Family Dollar clothes and stuff like that.
Well, they spend all their money on the BBL.
No, we gotta put the teeth and we gotta put the hair in the budget.
Teeth is number one
and the skin, because y'all be having them booties. They don't be jiggling, but. Shout out to you.
Not that hard as a rock.
Cement.
Did you hear about the mom that just died when she's going to be? She's like 26.
Where? No, I didn't hear about that. Oh, wait, the Jamaican like TikTok star or something like that?
No.
I've been seeing like viral pictures of her funeral, and I think she went like to DR or something like that and got.
That sounds about right. I don't know if she was TikTok or anything, but she was only 26. She was a mom of 2, and she went and got a BBL, and she died on the table.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's sad. Not to kill the mood or anything, but
yeah.
All right, so we got more cards. Okay. I ordered us some cards. This company is called Best Self. So these are more about like emotions and your best self.
Oh my God.
There are some relationship cards in the deck. They're like color coded for like different things. Like yellow is emotional intelligence.
Oh my God!
And as you can see, there's a bunch of yellow ones in my hand right now.
I think I'm very emotionally intelligent.
I think so too. Well,
think so?
I don't know. As far as you're concerned,
I don't know how to deal with. I don't know how to deal with people who aren't emotionally intelligent, and that's my thing.
Okay.
Because I'm like, if you can't express yourself, saying that you can't express yourself, that helps a lot. But when, some people, they, act crazy or make you seem like you're too emotional or sensitive, or make it seem like you're just doing too much because you're expressing yourself, I don't know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, like what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, nothing. What can you do? I think I could do better with being more emotionally intelligent. Like, I'm very self-aware, but I'm also the same person in my head. Like, bitch, don't say that. Don't say that.
Do you say it
in my head? Don't say that.
But do you say
it's coming out when I'm saying don't say that.
Me too.
Don't do that.
Or mine is
that's mean.
I shoot first and then later I'm like, man, you didn't even have to do all
But see, so mine is usually not like overkill. Like, I have tact, but if you piss me off, it's out the window.
That's so scary.
Yeah, it is
because
scary.
I wouldn't want anybody to be on eggshells to be like, oh, I don't want to piss Asia off.
No, it's a matter of it's not like you're gonna piss me off and you don't know that you're going to piss me off by what you're doing, because I've already made you aware that that's not okay. And so then when you do it, now I got a problem.
And your problem is usually snip or
no, not necessarily.
Okay.
Listen, I said that I'm doing better. And I want to be better at, I was going to say more better, to be better at being emotionally intelligent. Like, I know my emotions. I can tell you other people's emotions because I'm an empath. Like, I just pick up on people's emotions.
Really? Me too.
But there are sometimes I just don't give a fuck.
Amen. Amen to that as well. So I don't know how to, okay, let's flip the card.
Okay.
You can go first, right? I hate surprises. I hate stuff like this. Like, don't put me on the spot and ask me to tell my emotions because I have no filter.
Doing this, so.
Well,
that's a good thing that you have no filter because the people love it apparently.
What people? My nigga don't channel, girl. He gonna leave.
Eventually, before this episode is over, I guarantee she's gonna tell us what happened with her.
He gonna leave me. Oh my God. This looks. Are these nuts on here? Balls?
Now, why is that the part you worried about?
I love it.
Is that one card?
Yes, this one. To what extent are you able to be vulnerable with your emotions on a scale of 1 to 10, 20?
You like being vulnerable?
Yes. Oh my God. I think that's to people who deserve it.
Okay.
I love to be like, I don't just be like, oh my goodness, like, let me tell you exactly how I'm feeling, or let me tell you how you had me fucked up or anything like that.
You like the last part.
Yeah, I do. I do that more than I should. But yeah, I love being vulnerable. I love like expressing myself. I love talking about like, do you? Mm-mm. And could you tell me why?
Yeah.
Like, are you scared that people may not know how to handle you?
They're going to use it the wrong way.
Or use it against you and see it as weakness?
Yeah. Like, I'm either all or nothing. Like, I can't be vulnerable with just anybody. Like, I don't like you or I do like you. And when I do like you, I'm all in. And so it's easy for me to be vulnerable when I really like you. But even when I really like somebody, they still turn around and use it against me. So I guess it's a trauma response.
Oh, okay. I was told that, there have been instances where I've been vulnerable and I was told that I'm very sensitive. And I interpreted it as like, you're being weak. Because I'm like, why the fuck would you say that? I
think it's connotation. Like, I think it's how people say it. Because just because you're vulnerable doesn't make you a weak person. But if they think that you're a weak person, that is not saying the word, but they made it sound like it's a negative thing. Yeah. And that's what made you feel like that.
Yeah, but that's not right?
No, that's not right. You being vulnerable, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, and being sensitive, there's nothing wrong with being sensitive if you know how to control. Like, if you know how to control. Yeah, because that's what I'm like, everybody gets so, I think everybody is so, like, they feel like everything is disposable.
Yeah.
So if me and you have a conflict, we not finna talk, or we finna let time go by, or we just finna cut each other off. So, like, if I'm being, in this instance, what I'm talking about, the person said that I was very sensitive. I'm like, what's wrong with being sensitive? What's wrong with being scared? Yeah. Like, I think that it's a problem when you can't regulate your emotions and it cripples you. So if you're scared, okay, do it scared. But when it cripples you, you be like, oh, I can't make a move. I'm overthinking. I'm this, that. I feel like that's the problem. But if I'm like, man, look, Asia, I'm scared. Like, I'm really scared. I don't know what's next. I'm like, I can't even see the next step. Sometimes you try to see the whole staircase. I ain't trying to see how that. I can't even see the next step. I'm scared.
Yeah.
So for somebody to say that they're sensitive, like you're being super sensitive, I'm like,
no, that's not okay.
Life can be whooping my ass.
And that's the thing.
Under this cap. Girl, my edges are not laid. If I put it off right now, the whole wig is gonna come out with it.
It's a 2-for-1.
No, it ain't stuck to the hat, but it's.
Oh.
I just said my hair ain't done. It look good, but my hair is not done.
You know them caps that got the hair that's on the. You take the whole thing.
Like that girl on the podcast where her hair fell out, and she was like, "Oh my God," that's what it looked like under my cap.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to what extent? I love being vulnerable, but I don't think that people know how to receive vulnerability.
No, and that could also be a trauma response for them. Like,
so how do you find a happy medium? Because I'm trying to be vulnerable with you.
What's my number one thing? Understand people. I need to understand that that's how you are, and that's okay. I may not be that way. I may have met somebody who triggered me or made this trauma happen, but I understand that that's not you. You're not the person that triggered me.
Okay, so okay, and how do you deal with that? Because I'm like, if I need you to, I guess I'm not trying to control you. I need you to receive what I'm saying. Yeah. But like, if you say that I'm being sensitive and I just gave you my gift of vulnerability, and you say, oh, that's sensitive, shut it down. Then it's like, okay.
Then either we'll have a conversation or I'm shutting this down. Like, we're done. And if you're not open to the conversation of understanding my why, then there's nothing else for us to talk about because now you closed off. I'm not trying to give you relationship advice though. Yeah, because I'm single.
Yeah, I'm gonna be single too. In that case, shabuya, shabuya, roll. Call my name is Toya. Yeah, and I'm single. You know what? And now what's this bourbon? And it's starting to sit in now because where the camera? So this is where this nigga had me messed up in.
Oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, this is what, because I tried.
We're about 16 minutes in. We'll see y'all in about 45 minutes. Okay, come on.
10 hours later. But no, that's what he said. Like, that's what he said. That's what he said to me. He said that I was being sensitive. Okay. And I'm like,
do you want to divulge on what it was you were being, so we can determine if
I was expressing my feelings
about
my life, and you know right now
what's going on right now.
Right, what's going on?
So I'm gonna cut you off right there. No,
girl, if you say something that defines what I say, I'm gonna get out. Cut the cameras. I'm not doing this anymore.
What I've learned about you and going through this season with you, because we've gotten close since we've been doing this.
We have.
So what I've learned about you,
don't hurt my feelings.
I'm not. And going through this is that I know that you push shit off to the back burner and you try not to let anybody know that something's going on. And so for you to come to him and say, this is going on, this is how I feel, that's very vulnerable. And I feel like that's okay. Like, you should be able to do that, especially with the person that you with.
Yeah, because I'm like, we're fucking.
Exactly.
Like, you get in fat
and for him to say you since, like, I don't know if he
you
feels
get in fat pat, like you get in juice, like you get in I mean, you get in that grip, that choker. You're gonna listen to me. What? What, did I say something wrong?
No.
What? I'm just saying, shit. You weren't saying all that when you were hitting it from the bike. Like Clyde say. What? Y'all shouldn't have gave me the bourbon. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm listening. So yeah, so in this season, I push things off.
So does he feel like you're complaining about it too much?
I believe so, but I believe it is because he's one of those. I believe it's rooted in deep toxic masculinity. Okay. Where men are not able to express themselves and they just take everything on the chin. And he has this really tough armor where I can see it being a blessing and I can also see it being a curse. When you step outside, you got to be black man on guard, do all the stuff like that. When you in here, baby, you can cry, you can be mad, you can do whatever, you can lay your head on my titties, you can suck on my titties. I would prefer that. But don't be hard all of the time. Yeah. Because I'm like, we're together a lot. Like, I can see what triggers you. I can see what makes you mad. I can see what makes you sad and all this other stuff like that. So for you to still walk around, man, it's cool. It's cool. I'm like.
So, okay. So have you had the conversation with him as to why he is like that? Like, now I understand you mean as far as like the world and black men, like we understand the outside factors, but there's got to be something either in his childhood or a last relationship that makes him feel like he can't complain or he can't like express vulnerable emotions. Like, it's something that's stopping him from doing that. But the problem is that he can't put that on you.
He can't put that on me. And even if I did, which I don't want to divulge too much details with that, but I will say that the reason that he gave is still inexcusable.
Well, there's no reason why it should be put on you at all.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I'm like, if you can't open up, then saying, like we just said, if you can't open up, saying like, hey, it's hard for me to open up, I can deal with that. But literally,
don't take that away from you either.
Exactly. Yeah. But being in a box and not saying anything is like, okay, what am I to work with? Because
what's his sign?
An Aries, child. And I'm a Pisces.
Oh, they do shut down.
They stubborn.
Yeah, they shut down. Either one of y'all Aries? Nobody? Okay. Yeah, they shut down. My brother's Aries. My baby brother.
So what do I do with it? What do I feed it?
Turn it off, turn it back on.
Do a factory reset? Cause I'm like, this is like, man, y'all gotta like, y'all can chime in like, okay, you guys, it's not easy for you to talk. It's not easy for you to be expressive. Mm-hmm. I understand that. But when I make a safe space for you and I give you freedom to be like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, or in a relationship, you're going to have to communicate about some uncomfortable things.
Yeah.
How are you going to meet me halfway on that? Because if you don't, then it's like, it's only so much validating and begging and all of that stuff that I'm willing to do.
Have you had this exact conversation with
him? I have had the exact conversation, and it's not going, like every other area is good, but communication is very important.
Yeah.
And if we can't talk about uncomfortable stuff, then it's kind of like, Toya 33, Toya's not gonna waste her time.
Yeah.
On top of other stuff that I got going on. And that's why I'm like, okay, maybe, I've tried everything. Maybe I should just talk to my friends, or let me talk to God, or let me journal. Mm-hmm. Or therapy starts February the 1st. Mark your calendars. Next show, I should be a more reinvented bitch. But as of right now,
I highly doubt it.
Me too, because it's a journey. It's a dance. It's not a one-time thing. But it's like, what do you do? So I don't know. I'm able to be vulnerable, but I don't know what to do when people that I care about aren't able to be vulnerable with me.
Yeah. So like I said, it's one thing for him to just be like that, to just be this, I can't complain. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to say this is going on. That's totally separate. And that's his prerogative.
Right.
But to put all of that on you to say, well, you need to be like this too, that's not okay.
Right.
I need to take you where you are. And if I don't want to take you where you are, then this relationship isn't going to work.
It's not going to work.
Because you can't put somebody in a box, because they may be like in the beginning, okay, well, let me just stop complaining and see if
y'all niggas need to learn how to talk. I'm going to just say it. I hear what you saying. I don't have a problem. They had a problem. Y'all need to learn how to talk. Y'all need to, I'm sorry, and talk to your friend, write it down, get a journal. You can do voice memos in your phone. I don't know if Android has that, but Apple has this thing where you can literally voice record how you're feeling. You can send me an email. You can say, I don't want to talk now. You can close your eyes and you can talk to me and say, Toya, I'm scared. Because I see it. Mm. We see it. Mm-hmm. Us women, we see it. But it's like, we don't want nothing from y'all but for y'all to be able to express yourself and tell me what's on your mind. It's in your mind. And I'm sorry. I know it's hard. Just like maybe it's hard for women to shut up like me sometimes. But I'm trying. At least I'm trying. And I don't care about y'all laughing. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Because y'all know what I'm saying is real. And y'all know that y'all need to do a better job at talking and regulating y'all emotions. I'm asking you, how do you feel? It's your feelings. Nigga, help me. Help me, nigga. So it's like, just, yeah. Okay.
It's crazy that the first card
triggered me.
Triggered.
I told you I hate these damn cards. I like it though. I like it. Yeah. That's another thing to, I'm just going to tell my therapist to watch the podcast, and maybe she'll be able to tell me.
You ain't got to say nothing. Just, girl, watch this episode right here.
Exactly. And 32 seconds in, that's where you need to start. And that's where a nigga had me fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
But yeah, so I said that, and I'm not going to do another outburst like that.
You sure?
I don't know.
Okay. Just be honest.
I don't know.
But y'all talked and it's just not going anywhere.
No, we talked and it's gotten better, but it's like, it's still, for me, it's okay. So I'm telling you the front end of this story. Communication has got better, but to me, it's I overthink. I can sometimes be self-sabotaging, and I really want consistency, so I'm scared.
So now you feel like that the situation has come up. You're afraid it's going to happen again, and that he's not going to take into account that he needs to change.
Yeah, or that I would have to do too much just to get us to get through a conversation.
Well, I mean,
because
okay,
we don't have problems all the time. So it's like, okay, we work through this, but the next time we have an issue or it's time to talk about something that's causing friction, am I going to have to pull teeth to get you to open up?
Yeah, you might. You might. That's not going to be a one argument situation.
You're right. And I'm willing, and I'm as long as someone works with me, then I'm willing.
Yeah.
Because there are some things that I need a little bit more patience on, or a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There are things that he probably has to work on dealing with you, like that.
But if you don't think you got no problem, then
yeah, that's a problem.
oh, child.
Been
So
there, done that.
Got a T-shirt for it.
Sold that shit back.
Oh, see, that ain't good. That
Threw
ain't
it
good
back
to
in the
tell me
water.
that ain't good to tell me that.
I mean, but everybody's not like that. Like there are some people that can say, yeah, I have a problem, and it may take me 3 to 6 months to figure out, okay, yeah, like let me figure this out. But it's not gonna happen overnight. But if it don't happen in 3 years, then bitch, you can go to hell.
Oh, I ain't got 3 years. You can't put this pussy on ice for nothing. I'm sorry, can we say that word? I don't know. But you can't put this on ice. You can't, like, it's gotta be something. But whatever. As of right now, y'all just, keep me lifted, because I like him.
He listen to every episode.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't see nothing wrong
I
with
mean,
it.
honestly, I just feel like as long as he doesn't feel any type of way about you expressing the situation on air, then that's one thing. And it's not like you're going into detail.
Yeah, I'm not going into details. And I feel like these are common barriers when you're dating and getting to know somebody and vetting somebody. It's all rainbow and sunshine in the beginning of it. And then you hit a brick wall, or you hit a speed bump, or you just hit a hurdle where it's like, okay, we're finally peeling back some layers, and I'm getting to see you. Not getting to see you for the fun, sexy, cool, crazy person that you are. I'm seeing a little bit of your flaws. Yeah. And we're just seeing a little bit more of each other's flaws. And,
I mean, you got further than me, child, so keep it moving. Keep it going. Sure.
I'm trying.
You got way further than I did.
What's the next card, babe?
Child, I don't know. We'll take a break and then we'll do another card.
Okay. Yeah, let me take a break.
Please. Wait.
Oh my God! Why do we even start recording on commercials?
No, we do.
Breaks.
That's something we're gonna start doing. I think London gave us the idea of recording behind the scenes and then giving y'all a little sneak peek of the bullshit we be talking about when we not on camera. So it's not that we try to like keep y'all out of the loop or say certain things off camera. It's just that we just continue the conversation. We do. And shit just gets real. It does. So, but we're going to try to remember to record like behind the scenes footage. Yes. So you guys can hear the shit that we be talking about behind the camera.
Exactly. Because oh Lord, these people. You people.
What the white people say, you people.
Exactly. Yes, that's what it is. Someone said that they have a new partner and their somebody likes somebody because somebody is submissive.
Somebody said that somebody likes somebody because somebody is submissive. That's what they said.
That's what they said. I'm trying to see, like, I don't know. I don't want to get too triggered on the submissive word.
Because we could talk about it.
Sometimes we think about submissive as obeying. Yes. And that's not what it is.
It's not what it is.
That's not. A lot of people say, like, if you're being submissive because that person is also being submissive to you. Yes. And giving you what you need. So, I like that for you. I'm happy that you have a partner that does that for you.
So wait, okay. So I actually just saw this video, and an example is how we talk about women being masculine. Like we talk about this. This is like fucking rabbit hole on social media right now. And it's saying that men are just thinking that it just happened. Like women just want to be so masculine. They just want to do everything and they want to blah, 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 blah. And it was like, it's because y'all not men. A man said this. A man said, if you don't make a woman feel comfortable and protected and have a space where she can just be feminine and not have to take care of anything, then what do you think is going to happen? She going to have to become masculine because one thing a woman can do is figure it the fuck out. Yeah. A woman is going to figure it out, whether you're there or whether you're not there. So if you create this soft space for her to land, she ain't got no choice but to be feminine. Even in my little short dating stints, I've experienced it. where I can just be a woman. I don't have to. Y'all know I work 99 jobs.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I do it because I want to. Right. But if it's a man that was like, you do whatever you want to do. If you want to quit all of them, you do that.
But it's like, I had this conversation too, and not a dig, because there are a lot of brothers and sisters that got it going on. But a lot of people, they're not able to. They need dual income households, and they need all of this stuff like that. Yeah. So it's kind of like, or
I always try to. This is actually something that's ongoing right now. I'm trying to get to the bottom of why this whole 50-50 thing came about. And like you're saying, some people just need dual income. But there are some people who make good money. I mean, you was paying 100% of it by yourself before you got with the person. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure out, like what's your reasoning behind thinking that it's just fair? Like, what makes it fair?
Right. And my thing is, for the men, for the men that can do it and won't do it, and you have a nice person, because right off the bat, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Some guys are very comfortable and say, hey, you come in, I have a atmosphere of ease for you.
Right.
They have that. Shout out to those guys. But there are also some guys who was like, okay, they want to set out the booby traps. They want to be courted. They want to do these things. Yeah. They want you to jump through the fire hoops to see that you are worthy of
them
paying half of the.
We're not gonna go back on that, because that's what happened at the end of last week's episode when I cried my eyelashes off. When you talked about all the shit that women got to do at home when it comes to the kids, and we not going there. We're gonna draw another card, because I ain't gonna be able to do it this week. My eyelash already halfway off.
Draw 2, draw 4, wild card, uno.
All right.
This red card is really. I'll
pick one.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not picking a red card. I don't know what it says. Okay. I forgot.
Okay.
How can you navigate the emotions that stirred you up? Okay. Do you feel like you're the type of person that once you see red, there's no turning back?
I don't feel that, but I don't have a poker face. I can think with logic. If I'm super emotional, if somebody just made me mad, I automatically know, be quiet for a while.
Okay.
I do know how to do that. But it's like when I talk to them, I'm like, man, see, I tried to be nice, and you still be, and it makes me mad again. And I'm like, okay, well then it's Toya's talking with passion, or they try to do that little. I feel like I be getting gaslit. I feel like, because if I'm passionate about something and I'm talking to me, you talking, I'm like, no, that's not the way it went. You're raising your voice. You're trying to find any little detail to minimize what I'm saying and make it seem like I'm the bad guy. And it's like, no, I know how to articulate myself. And with me, I feel like it's okay that I'm mad. I'm mad at you, Asia. I'm not happy with you. So I'm not going to be talking like this, girl.
No,
hey, girl.
Who does? You don't. The person that's saying you're getting loud, you're yelling, you don't talk like that when you get upset.
Exactly. But it's like, if I'm not cursing you out, if I'm not yelling at you, if I'm not putting my hands in your face and stuff like that, it's like, hey, okay, I'm mad. We can still navigate through this. But the way that I need to navigate through those emotions that stir me up is I need to be quiet. I need to table it. I need to pause it and then come back to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If I see red,
okay, it's attack.
It ain't no turning back. And I'm not trying to excuse the behavior, but I can say that I'm the type of person that I let shit pile on. Anybody that know me can attest to this. I will let you go and go and go like the fucking Energizer Bunny. Mm-hmm. But when I'm done and you still going, now we got a problem.
What if they don't know?
No, they know. People know. People know.
Okay.
Yeah, they know.
Okay. And
we need to start taking accountability for everything we do. I'm not acting this way because I just woke up this way and wanted to cuss you out. Like, no. Like, you triggered me. I tried to tell you calmly. You didn't want to change the behavior. So now I'm about to get in your ass.
Okay. Like, I agree.
It's no ifs, ands, or buts to it.
I 1000% agree. But it's like, and I guess what I try to do is like, okay, I try to tell you when and where you had me messed up at.
You go back and give detail for detail.
I do, because I'm like, maybe you don't, because if I care about you and I'm like, okay, this is the type of relationship where it's reciprocity has been given, and maybe you just fell off the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I have people in my life, I have relationships that reciprocate. So if you fall off the wagon because life is going, or you just being like extremely selfish or something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do know, but sometimes if I like stop you, like, hey, I don't like that you're being like this. And you could be like, oh, okay, I haven't been an asshole, whatever.
Yeah. And this is what's happening.
And this is what's happening. Now, when you continue to do it, gloves off, let's go.
That's me.
When you take it low, I'm going to hell.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, that's me. Like, I can pick up on people's emotions. Like, I did it for Fabian. Somebody had passed away this summer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And he was acting like an asshole. Like, he was just being, like, he walked up the stairs just guns loaded. And I said, are you okay? And he said, such and such died. One of his buddies or something. And I was like, I knew something was going on, because it's like, you completely change behaviors. So I'm able to pick up on things like that when people just picking at you, or when they just snippy, or when they just shit going on. Because I'm the same way. If something going on and I don't want to talk about it, then it does come out in other ways. Like I get real snippy, I get real short, I may get real passive aggressive. But I'm usually able to catch that and go, you know what, that wasn't okay for me to say. Right. This is really what I meant to say.
Right.
But, child. But yeah, you try me, it'll be your last headache.
Okay. I mean, that's real, because I try. I try to give people, I don't try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I love talking, because I'm like, sometimes it's like, okay, you may not know that, or maybe you're having an off day, or maybe you just don't know that you're being extremely inconsiderate. Yeah. Like you may know that you're having a bad day, but you might not know that you're rubbing off on me and it's rubbing me the wrong way. Yeah. So I have to say it, because I'm like that, and that's my like war cry. That's me waving the white flag, like, motherfucker,
you might want to tone it down.
You might want to, you know what I'm saying? You might want to, you up here, you might want to bring it down here, because if I meet you down there, then we're going. I'm
gonna meet you.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. I ain't taking it out of state. I ain't taking it out of town. I'm taking it out of this galaxy.
Oh my God.
That's what I'll be doing. So, we just trying to get some understanding.
Yeah.
We're trying to get some understanding. And for the people who need more love and need more understanding, I hope that y'all really, and you know what, I'm going to look into the camera, because I really hope y'all find it in y'all head and y'all heart to really be able to express yourselves, and people stop trying to make everything disposable, or like y'all don't give a fuck about stuff. Because our society, our culture is so big on canceling things or disposing of things. And I'm like, okay, sometimes you have to get rid of people straight off the bat. Sometimes you have to put them lower on the totem pole. But sometimes you gotta, guess what? You gotta open up your big fat greasy halitosis ass mouth, and you gotta say what you are feeling.
Yo, she said she wasn't gonna go on another rant. There's rant number 2.
Sorry. Sometimes you just have to. So just, if we all can challenge ourselves in 2023 to just be a little bit more open and vocal about our feelings, because guess what? The worst thing is going to happen is, guess what? Someone isn't going to receive you. And that's okay.
That is perfectly fine.
But you walking around here, y'all let time, y'all do dumb stuff, like y'all keep it in, or y'all let time go by, and then you want to circle the block and be like, oh, since time is getting by, oh, you still mad about that?
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
We didn't talk about it. So, I mean, it's like, please just open up y'all mouth. Yeah. And use it for something else besides all the stuff that y'all use y'all mouth for.
I mean, you can keep doing that too.
Please keep doing that. that keeps, sometimes that make the relationship hold on.
Well, now you know how I feel about that.
I mean, I think that sometimes if you can just shut the hell up and have sex sometimes, I think that that's a form of communication. You're still going to have to talk about the issue, but I do know that you won't be able to do it if you feel that there's a disconnect.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I don't know makeup sex. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that feels like. I don't want to know what that feels like, because I'm pissed off that you don't fucking look at me. Until, if you apologize, and that's my thing, you don't ever have to say the words, I'm sorry.
Yeah, please don't.
But if we have a conversation and I feel like you understand where you had me fucked up,
okay,
we can go have all the sex you want. But until then, I don't know. I mean, okay, I guess that's makeup sex after the fact. Yeah, but I can't have like I can't be mad at you and have sex with you.
Gotcha. I can spank me, slap me, pull my hair.
And then you still gonna cuss him out after the fact?
We still gonna have to have a talk about it. But I mean, it's like, no,
we fine.
Yeah, Let's fight the issue, not each other.
No, that's true. We should fight the issue. That's why I said you need to let me know that you understand where you had me fucked up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the same for you. I'm gonna let you know that I understand where I had you fucked up. I don't understand. Like, that sound like.
I think that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Yeah. But don't be trying to wiggle your little. No.
Don't try to press up against you with the. Okay. Well, I feel like the guys who, if y'all, they would have the recipe to have a successful experience with us if they watch the podcast.
Literally, especially me, since I'm so like, I don't be telling my business.
You sure know, and I can't say it's not hard for you to be vulnerable.
When I like you, yes. Everybody tells me I have a guard up, and I said that's fine. I don't have a problem having a guard up. Right. You prove to me that I need to let my guard down.
Right, and it's not like an irrational guard.
Right.
It's just that I'm not trusting of everybody. You're not going to come in and I'm going to make these concessions for you and just open up my world to you.
Right.
It's like, let me just get to know you and let's peel back some layers together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anywho.
Other news.
I'm pulling another card.
You want to pull it?
You want to pull that red one?
Yeah, because it's getting on my nerves.
I don't think it's that deep, honestly.
It's a different color. Maybe it's like a OCD thing for me. I don't know.
I don't think it's that deep.
What did you learn about closure thanks to endings or saying goodbye? What did you learn about closure thanks to endings or saying goodbye?
That a conversation don't get you closure. Walking the fuck away does.
That's true. That's period. I don't even know what else to, I don't even know how to like elaborate on that, because I'm like closure. The closure is where you had me fucked up and I need to go ahead and go, because it's my responsibility to get closure. Because if a conversation can be had and something can be worked out, or
then
we can be friends, or we could have worked it out. What do we're having? So it's messed up. You did what you did, or I did what I did. I'm gonna have to stand on that. Let's sit down and recap when and where you had me fucked up at. And
in today's news.
It's today's news, and you're gonna tell me that you're sorry? Well, no, you can keep that.
I've checked out now.
Yeah, I've checked out. So yeah, your closure is that thing that you have on your top of your wig, because I don't know I don't know any other way that we would need I don't know any way, and them closures be looking fucked up on some people.
Man,
so
listen,
it's like
my girl Melanie, she gets a closure together. Okay,
well, go to Melanie
P.
Go to Melanie P. Shout out to Melanie P, because she will have it together. But closure and conversations and some of these bad closure, cheap closures, it's not worth it.
No,
it's not worth it. It's horrible to look at. It's horrible to listen to the closure. It's like people you're doing this for your ego.
Oh yes.
Like I'm not gonna struggle. You're doing this to make it seem like you're less of a bad person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe you are a great person. I just didn't experience that from you.
That's not the experience I got.
Right. So bye.
Move on to the next person and be a better person for them.
Exactly. Or don't.
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't wish you bad. I don't wish you good. I don't wish anything on you.
You don't exist to me.
Literally don't exist to me. Because it's different. If you're a stranger and I'm sitting next to you, I can, hey, how you doing? I'm, sitting down. Hey, exactly. Literally, if you don't exist to me, you could be sitting right here and I won't even see you.
Yeah.
I could be looking over there. You be like, what you looking at?
Don't hear a word.
Yeah. And then there, oh my goodness, there's a breeze in here. So yeah, I don't know how that, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You don't like closure.
I don't like,
not in the generic sense of what people think closure is.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. No. So, said what I said.
Period. How can you turn your biggest regrets and disappointments into powerful learning experiences? So I'll answer that first. My life motto is there are no wrong choices in life. They're all lessons. So you shouldn't regret anything in life because you went through it for a reason. Everything I've ever gone through in life, it made me a better person. It made me who I am today. Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful for those experiences. They were shitty when I was going through them, but without them, I wouldn't be the person I am.
Okay, can I read the card again? Because that was a great answer, but I forgot the question. How can you turn your biggest regrets and disappointments into powerful learning experiences? Yeah, when you so no one is exempt from going through shit.
Right.
Like that's the only thing that's guaranteed in this life is like long suffering.
Yeah.
You want paradise, you want happiness, you have to create it. And you have to work hard to keep it or maintain it or get it. But one thing's gonna happen is some fucked up shit.
Yeah. And
a lot of people become bitter or they become whatever negative emotion that you can attach to it. They don't let it make them better. Yeah. And I feel like, and that'd be the worst people, because you have these people who are haters or they're just mean for no freaking reason. And you be like, man, something happened to you in your journey to make you just feel like you need to act like that instead of being a light or instead of being like that. So I think, turning your bad experience, because you're going to have them. And when you get out of it, guess what? Keep living, because something going to come down the road. Use that as your armor to be like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been through this. I can do it again.
Exactly.
But I did ask God this year not to make me one of his stronger soldiers.
Me too.
I asked him that I don't want to be one. I just want to be a regular soldier.
That's it. And I will be the soldier in the army of the Lord. I'll be one of your best soldiers, but I
don't want to be the strongest.
I can't.
No.
Because I don't have it in me. I'm going to put a Britney Spears and shave my head off in the car.
So I actually just heard this analogy. It was a video, and it was saying, like, people that feel a certain way about experiencing highs and lows. Mm-hmm. They were like, look at a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. It goes up, down, flat, up, down, flat, right? If it was all flat, you'd be dead.
Oh, you'd be dead. You flatline.
Flatline. So your experiences are what keep you going.
They are.
So I think that was a beautiful analogy, especially as a nurse, Like.
That is. And that was good. That was good. That was a really beautiful reminder.
Yeah.
Just
keep going.
Just keep going.
The best I don't know, motto ever. Just keep swimming. Yeah. Finding Nemo.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just keep
going. And the good thing about whatever your spirituality is or whatever, if you're deep rooted in something, like or if it's just sometimes it's common sense, you could be so down. Like, it was so much shit happened to me where I was laughing. I was laughing. I was like, it can't get no lower.
Yeah.
Anything else that happened, I'm literally gonna laugh about it. But like, I put my spiritual roots in God, and I'm like, you know what? Literally, we be trying to do so much and control so much. Give it up.
I think that's...
Release it. Surrender. Life is nothing but a dance of surrender and pulling on something. Yeah. I'm trying to pull to get to this. I'm trying to surrender. I surrender. I give this up because, some things are genuinely out of your control, or it takes time. And the P word, this generation hates patience.
Yeah.
We can't be patient for nothing.
Yeah.
We can't wait on nothing. We can't surrender to nothing. We try to take the easy way out on things. And it's like, nah, you're gonna have to sit in that.
Yeah. But I think that what makes our journey 10 times harder is us trying to control it. I think if we just rode with the highs and lows and just rode the wave, it would be 10 times easier if we stopped trying to stop them from happening and controlling when and how they happen.
But how do you do that? Just shut up?
No, this is what's happening to me at this moment. I'm going to take this in stride, and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep it pushing. Because if you don't keep it pushing, what else are you? Dead.
That's true.
You can't control it. You can't. It's going to happen. They're gonna come. You can prepare for the worst.
The
hope for the best.
Coming after y'all ass.
Not 12.
You going to jail?
Not 12 coming. What? Where did that come from?
It's coming. You going to jail?
Stop running from state to state.
Exactly. Them warrants gonna catch up to you. Y'all keep messing with these girls who be telling it all. They gonna snitch on you.
Girl, what is you talking about?
I'm just saying, the person that's watching this, you know what I'm talking to.
Oh my God.
You better stop doing that food stamp fraud.
Sir, go turn yourself in. Or ma'am, whoever you are that she talking to at this moment.
That's a really good, you can't control it.
You can't control it. Just ride it out.
Just ride the wave.
Like you said, you so low, you can't get no lower. It's got to go up from here.
It's got to go up. There's nowhere else to go. You can only go up.
I be saying that when I get to work at the hospital. Mind you, I am the most complaining nurse you'll ever meet. When I be like, I did not want to come here tonight. Mine only go twice a month. So they be like, I be so mad when I come in here. I come through the door, blah, 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 blah. And then they come in the door and it's a shit from day shift. Like, so it's about to trickle into night shift. And I said, look at it this way. It's been bad all this time. You got 12 hours. It can't do nothing but go up.
It can't do nothing but go up.
Can't do nothing but go up.
The worst is that like you know it's gonna like yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm at the point where the past couple of weeks, in my storm, I'm able to dance in the rain now. Yeah. Oh, it's thundering. Okay, let's put on that rain boots. Let's go out. Like I'm like Omarion in that video. I'm just I'm just whatever that or that movie you got served.
Oh, you got served. Not for Lil Saint. Doing it for Lil Saint.
Doing it for Lil Saint. I'm like, and now the sun is peeping through the dark clouds, and it's like, man, you know, it's really one of those things where I'm like, this is going to be a beautiful testimony, but it's also, I see why I had to go through this, and it's like, okay, you made it, just like you made it through 100% of everything else you've been through before. So it's kind of like, it does make you stronger, and it's like, dang, I don't know what's next for me, but I know when it comes to something like this, you can't fuck with me. Right. You ain't gonna be able to. You can't fuck with me. So it's like, okay, all right. If a nigga don't want to communicate with me and stuff like that, okay.
Yeah. Girl. Child. Oh, man. What's his name? I ain't gonna say his name.
Boober.
I feel for him.
Why you feel for him? Feel for me. Help me. Pray for
I feel for both of you. I mean, like, you know, I'm also getting one side of the story.
Oh, my God, really? Do you think that I would really want you? Do you think
no, but I think everybody's perception of the situation is different. It doesn't mean that you're telling a lie or he's telling a lie. It just means that your perception is different from his perception of the situation.
And that's okay.
So that's why you go to couples therapy, because everybody's perceptions. I'm saying that's the reason why there is.
What if a person don't want to go to couples therapy?
Then that's a absolute no for me. That's an absolute, we're not going to be together. If you don't feel like there's stuff that you need to work on, no, we can't go any further.
Got you.
No. Because who died and made you know everything?
Right. Mm-mm. And it's just such a turn off to think that if you don't think that you have any flaws or anything to work on, and your partner is telling you, like, bro, that's fucked up. It's a story that you be like, man, I ain't told you that's messed up. I'm like, I know.
And it might have worked in another relationship, but if that's what you want to do, then go be in another relationship.
But it hasn't worked though, because
no, I'm saying like the person that's like, if that person tells you, hey, I'm triggered by something you did, and they don't get it, they don't understand, they don't know why you're triggered, they're like, what you talking about? And they're like, I've never experienced this before, then go be in that other relationship. Like, go be with somebody else. Because what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a problem for me, and it's something we need to talk about and work on and fix. And if that's not something you want to do, then do me a favor.
I do the favors. 2023.
And walk away.
2023, we are not letting men or women be our cause of stress. No. Functional stress is okay. But we're all that trying to the point of where you're the only one fighting, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Oh no,
we're not doing that. I
left that shit in. That's what. It wasn't even 2022. It was a long time ago.
Hey man, kudos to you.
I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not doing it either. I promise I ain't doing it. I ain't. Your mama love you unconditionally.
Not God. Me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kidding. I said not me, but I do desire to have a relationship that feels like that, because I feel like if you don't feel like that, then it's disposable, and I don't want to be in a relationship that you feel or I feel is disposable. Because why are we together?
Why are we doing it, especially at this age?
Yeah, I mean, relationships are hard enough, right?
But it's like, do the work. You have a teammate, you have a partner. Do the work, and when you don't do the work, say, hey, I can't show up for you or something. Like, just don't cut out, or don't make your partner feel like.
I mean, that's easier said than done. I mean, but even if you don't say it in the moment that it's happening, if you come back a month later and you say,
because you don't like that person.
What I'm saying is, it's easy for people being selfish. Like, people think that's a bad thing. You were born in this world by yourself. You're going to leave this world by yourself. It's human nature to think about, this is how I'm feeling in this moment. So if there's something going on and you're in the moment, it's very hard to think future. Hindsight is 20/20. So when you say, be upfront with me, tell me, like, you know, this is how I am and I can't talk about this. That's very hard to do when you're in the situation. It's very easy to talk about when you're not going through something.
Right.
But if you're in the situation, people need to give each other grace. Like,
yes.
I understand you're human. You're going to feel a certain type of way. You're in the moment right now. But if you can come back to me and be like, okay, let's talk about, how I feel like this wasn't okay. This is what I was feeling. That's fine. I don't care when we talk about it as long as it gets resolved.
Exactly. Me too.
Because I give people grace. Like when we're in the situation and you having a moment and you upset and you yelling, do you, boo?
Yeah.
Just know, if this is going to continue, you're going to have to come back and we're going to have a conversation.
Right.
And you understand, like I just said, where you had me fucked up.
Right. Right.
All you got to do is talk about it.
Yeah. I want that.
Yeah. Do you?
I do. I really do. But I can't make nobody talk to me or make nobody, like, I can't make them see.
But I'm saying, like, how much time have you given it? You know what I mean? Like, you want them to do it right then and there.
No, I don't want them to do it right then and there. That's why I was like, if I need to take, like I said, I have to table stuff. I have to pause on some things. I have to, you know what I'm saying?
But you got a time limit?
I don't have a time limit, but I have an expiration date when it comes to, because I'm very wise and smart. If you don't see a problem with anything that you're doing, if there is no solution or no resolution to any, I don't mind conflict.
Right.
It's healthy conflict resolution. What's the resolution?
Right.
If you think that it's a problem that I'm expressing myself to you, if you don't think that you're the problem, if you never want to talk about things, if you want to be like, okay, we circle back on this, and you never circle back, and when I circle back, then I'm being this, that, and the other. I'm like, who would deal with that?
Yeah.
So I would either shut down or I mentally check out. I'm like, you cool. We can see whatever. Or I'll be like, okay, after a while, if you're not going to talk about it or whatever. And like you said, when someone gives you space, you don't get to say, hey, you need to, in 2 days, if you don't say something, then it's over.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, but it's like, if that person is not working with you in the way that you need, and it's okay. Because I'm like, you may not be a bad person. Maybe we don't need to be together. Maybe this is something that I need to work on, because if you can't meet me halfway, or if you can't acknowledge this or make space for me in this area, then cool.
Right.
Cool.
We could just go our separate ways.
Yeah. But what does that look like? A time frame and stuff like that? I don't know, because I can be patient. I can pray about it, because, I really do like the situation. But it's like, I know that communication, we all know that communication has to be
number one.
Yeah. It's high up there. 6 in communication.
What, bro? What? Like, where'd that come from?
I don't care. I said what I said. How can you bring more work-life balance to your life?
Oof. Was that specifically for me?
That's because I'm unemployed, so you just just stay back.
Oh my gosh. So okay, unpopular opinion. I do feel like I have work-life balance.
I do. I feel like you do too.
So yes, I do have 2 jobs. I have 3 jobs. The third job is swapping and moving around and trying to work both of these jobs at the same time. But I also feel like I don't think there's any person that I know that can say that I haven't shown up for them.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I make sure that if it's at the last minute, I will swap and get out of work to make sure that I show up for somebody. When you ask me to do something, I keep my word.
That's true.
Now, I may not make time on the front end to be like, well, I'm going to take this off and go spend it with such and such. I may not do that. Mm-hmm. But if you ask me, I'm there.
Yeah. That's true.
So I do feel like I do have a little bit of work-life balance. Like I said, I work these jobs by choice. I don't have to do either of them, honestly.
Right.
I do think in the future, though, for me, work-life balance is going to look like not working for anybody.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it's just because I'm just over the whole, I'm stuck to a schedule. I'm required to work this. I'm required to work this many weekends. I'm required to do this and this many hours. I don't want that anymore.
Gotcha.
I want to work when I want to work.
Gotcha.
So I think that's what work-life balance looks like for me in the future.
I like that.
And like going somewhere for 2 weeks at a time.
There you go. Oh, the girls are just, they are creating their own lane, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. I mean, travel is like one of my biggest, it's not a hobby, but it's like the thing I've wanted to do since I was little.
Man,
I always wanted to see every inch of this planet. Yeah. And so if something is hindering me from doing that, then it's too expensive.
Gotcha.
I can't do it anymore.
I love that.
Relationship, I don't care what it is.
I love that.
Because I'm going.
I'm going with it.
Either I see you when I get back,
or
I would love to travel, you know, with somebody.
I love that. I really like that.
I think if people just have their like non-negotiables, I think that's what mine is. Travel is a non-negotiable for me.
Okay.
I'm going. And ain't nothing you can say about it.
Nothing you can say. I like
nothing.
that.
So
I like that.
That's one thing I'm not letting up on.
Work-life balance. Let's just take the work out.
I would love to. Well, I'm not gonna say that
because life is enough. Shit.
Yeah, life be kicking ass. Life be kicking ass. But I don't think I could not work because I like making a certain amount of money.
Of course. So, and don't like relying on some
Yeah.
Ooh,
so I would never not work, but I would do something that I enjoy doing. Yeah.
I like that.
And at first, and I feel like it's been in phases. Like I remember when I first became a flight attendant, somebody was like, it was 3 questions. We were doing like a question game at dinner, and it was like, what's your dream house, your dream career, and who's your dream spouse, like a celebrity crush or something. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, I'm already in my dream career, which was a flight attendant at the time. And it was. And I feel like it's just a season. It's just, I'm moving into another season.
Right.
And I think that's okay. Like, it was my dream career at one point. Nursing, to be working in the NICU, I'm doing that. That was my dream career at one point.
Right.
And now I desire to do. I had a dream car when I was 16. It was a Mustang. Okay, that's not my dream car no more.
Right, exactly. And that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to have, seasons. So
yeah.
Work-life balance.
Go, girl.
I'm balancing the shit out.
Sure, child. Yeah, you are. You are.
I don't know what else to do. Like you said, you can't lay down and die, so you might as well just keep it moving.
The world gonna keep on moving without you, child.
It sure is, especially when you die and their job need a flight attendant to work that flight. What they gonna do?
Call them immediately.
They're gonna call somebody else to do it.
Before they tell your family whoever condolences. If you get that, so yeah, do what you need to do.
All right, this is gonna be the last card. Describe your relationship with your intuition and inner knowing.
We have a love-hate relationship. We argue all the time. My gut always usually tells me the right thing, and I be going against it. And it usually fucks me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about cactus in anus.
Oh,
like
royally
fucked.
That sounds painful.
I need to do better with trusting when I need to listen to my gut and trusting when my mind is going in like fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Toya, you're safe. It's cool.
Yeah, that's big for you. Yeah, that's big.
It is, I can do it a lot of times, but it's just that one when somebody got me fucked up when they throw me a curveball and I'm like, let me, oh my goodness, I ain't glue my wig down today.
Oh my God, now they blew your hair back.
Okay, so what about you?
So everybody knows my intuition is off the charts. I know some shit about to happen before it happened. I can feel it'll be a random thought, and to anybody else, they'll be like, "What the fuck I think about this for?" But for me, I start listening. Like, okay, you ain't think about this for no reason. So immediately, what I do is I start praying. So I get this thought or I get this feeling, and I go, God, whatever it is, reveal it in 7 days. And every time, He reveals it. Every single time. I had dreams. I've had dreams so real that I can't remember if they really happened or not.
Wow.
So I know that my intuition is something that is a gift that I have. And so I make sure that I put that back in God's hands and say, okay, well, if you're trying to show me something, solidify it. That's like, beautiful. Make it concrete. Make it plain so that I can move differently. Yeah. So yeah, that's me and my intuition. We like this. We best friends. And don't get me wrong, like I do have gut feelings about situations. I may keep on testing the waters, but that'd be the times when I don't pray about it.
Yeah.
If it's something serious, no, it don't even have to be serious. It could be the most random thing, like me starting to date now. I literally any person I met, I go, God, reveal their intentions in 7 days, and they fall off they literally just fall off the map.
I need to do that. I'm gonna do that tonight.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have a relationship with God. You have to talk.
You do.
Let me tell you a funny story. You gotta
be ready to receive it too.
No, you do. I mean, but that's the thing though. I don't think if you're not ready to receive it, you're not even gonna say the prayer. You ain't even gonna go to that step to even say it. But I'll tell you a funny story about me and God or my intuition and all kinds of stuff. So, I go to a lot of hotels with the airlines or whatever, and there's a running list of hotels that are haunted.
Oh.
And if I know they're haunted and people have told me they've had experiences and it's one of those hotels that everybody keeps saying it, I don't go there.
Right.
But then there's hotels that I've walked into and I walk in and I instantly feel, I'm like, this might be haunted. This is 2 hotels I've walked into now that is not on the list that I felt like, okay, this shit, something might be going on. And so my mama actually sent me a video and she was like, you know how people like put oil on their hands and walk around the house touching stuff, like praying. I said, this is me in every hotel room because I don't know what this was before I got here. Like, I don't know what it was before it was a hotel. Who was in here before I got here? Right. It could have been a mental health. Like, I don't know.
That's true.
But if I get a feeling, I'm walking around the room. Like I'm touching doors. I'm like, Lord, please just let me get a good night rest. And I even talked to the spirit.
Yeah.
I'm only here for one night. I'm not here to bother you. I'm just here because I have to work. Like, I'm telling them, like, don't bother me.
Don't bother me. And I promise you, I ain't got nothing for you.
Because
that's true.
I don't know what I believe as far as spirits because, the Bible says one thing and then I've had experiences with the spirit before, like a real life spirit in the house I grew up in. So I don't know, how I feel about that. But I'm going to talk to God and I'm going to talk to you.
Exactly.
I'm checking all the boxes. Don't mess with me. I just want to get a good night's sleep. Like, I can't. But yeah, one of the hotels we went to last night, I was on a work trip. And the person I was working with, she said, the hotel's haunted. And I was like, I knew when I walked in the door. I was there last week. And I said, the minute I walked in the door, I could look around the room and I said, I feel like it's something in the closet. Like it's something attached to the closet. And I said this last week when I was there. I never told anybody. I never acted on it. I just didn't go in the closet. Yeah. And so when I did the same exact trip that I just got back from this morning. And she said, that hotel haunted? I said, I knew it. I said, I just feel like it's attached to the closet. And she says, yeah, it's something about that closet creeps me out. She said she, like, in her room, she laid out, like, her jewelry that she wears on a daily basis. She laid it on the desk. She said, I know if it's moved, then something is in here. I'm telling you, like, it's...
And it moved?
No, it never moved. I didn't. And then for me last night, like, when I was at the hotel last night, I actually had taken a Tylenol PM because I had been up all day and we didn't get to there till midnight their time. So it was actually 2 a.m. here. And I had been up since 7 a.m. here. So I've been up, Yeah. And so I was like, I just want to go to sleep. So I took a Tylenol PM on the way. I was like, I'm going to pass out. I'm praying in the van on the way. Lord, please don't let anything be in this room. Don't let nothing bother me tonight. I don't want to encounter any spirits tonight because I feel like there are certain people that have the ability to attract. And I was like, I don't want to do anything. So when I walked in the room, I was like, if you're in here, I'm just here for one night. I don't want to bother you. I have to be here. This is the room they assigned me. And I actually put my luggage up against the closet door. Like, you know how you open your luggage and fold the top up? I laid my luggage on the floor, which I never do. And I put the top of the luggage up against the closet door so that it couldn't open or anything. I'm like, this is real shit. Like, people look at me like, you crazy. And I'm like, I just know if I feel something, then it's not for no reason. It's like, last story, and I'm done. I was in college. I was dating this guy. I was at his apartment during the day, and he had gone in the bathroom, and I was sitting on the bed watching TV. And this thought came to my head. I'll never forget this. This was probably 2009, 2010. And I sit there and I said, what if the apartment complex caught on fire? Just random thought. I guarantee you the neighbor came 3 seconds later knocking on the door saying, y'all need to get out. My apartment's on fire next door. I'm not even lying to you. I could call him or text him or however. I don't even have his number, but I could message him right now and ask him if he remembered that situation.
What you think about the lottery number?
I can't pull it. It just happens.
Right. I think that's so good that you can lean into that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they try to ignore it or they think that it's a problem or they think, and it's like, there is so much power in what you can speak. And it's like, whether you are a child of God, if I'm a child of God, that means I have the power within me to make things happen. Or if you just got confidence in yourself and you trust yourself, because you have to be with this mind. You have to be with this body. If something don't work for you,
keep it moving.
Speak to it or change it or keep it, like you said, keep it moving. That's a really beautiful, I don't think that's crazy at all. I think that's really beautiful to hear.
Yeah. You like, I ain't got that.
But shit, if it's a hotel, if it's something in the closet, and it's just, if you got another room, would it be something in that closet too, or is it just like because I wouldn't be able to stay. I would be scared. Like I would be scared. Like I wouldn't be able to sleep.
So the thing about me is, yes, the average person who doesn't have this intuition or inclination that I have, yes, they would be scared. That's why I don't go to certain hotels. Like, we know the hotel in Amsterdam that we stay in is haunted. Everybody knows it used to be a mental hospital. Like, everybody, like, I'm not going there. I'm sorry. I never want to visit Amsterdam if I'm working a trip. I'm just not going. But if I go to a hotel and it wasn't my choice to go there, like if I'm on call and they send me there, which is what happened with the first hotel that I figured out was, and I don't look it up. I'm not going to try to figure out if it's haunted for real.
Right.
I just know what I feel. And so it's just hotels that I get thrown into, or if I just walk in the room and I just instantly feel something, it doesn't scare me because I know how to pray. Like, I know how to be like, I'm not like, don't. Now, if I lay there in the dark and I ain't pray, I'm freaked out. But me and God, we got a relationship. And me and him talked about it, and I know he gonna protect me. And also the spirit that I've encountered, that I grew in the house I grew up in, he never once made us feel afraid. Mind you, all three of us, me, mom, and my brother, have experienced this spirit. We've never felt afraid of him.
Wow.
Ever. So I know what it's like to have a spirit and just not be afraid of them. Like, they just don't want to bother you. They just, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. I don't know why spirits are wherever they are, or if it's purgatory. I don't know. But they don't know why they're there, and I'm not here to bother you. I'm just here.
Right. Exactly. So, wow.
So yeah, sometimes I don't get scared. But if I don't pray, then I probably would be terrified. I'm not staying there.
I'm gonna be
leaving.
praying while I'm packing and getting up out of,
Well, what can I do if it's a work trip? What they gonna do?
I can
put you in a different hotel.
And
see, I stayed in a different room this week than I did last week.
And you still felt?
No, when I walked in at this point, I didn't necessarily feel what I felt last week, but I was just making sure. Like, let me close this closet door. Not that they can't come out of there, but let me let you know that I don't want to be a part of whatever you got going on.
And that's it.
I will be out of this room in 22 hours.
That's it. Because like, I think those voodoo and hoodoo and all of this other stuff like that, just like you say a prayer, like you're manifesting something, you want something, or there is, I don't know, dark magic, there's good magic, there's like all of that stuff, whether you don't believe in it, it's there.
Oh, it's there.
It's there because you can go to New Orleans and you can go in the swamps and the sticks with people who ain't on the grid, and you think.
I think that's the reason why I don't have an affinity going to New Orleans. Like, I had a 30-hour layover there, but my cousin and her husband lived there at the time. Went out with them, went to sleep, like left. I'm in the Bourbon Street one time, and that was the time I went with them, and we drove down the street. I've never walked on Bourbon. I have a desire to walk on Bourbon.
It is a different.
No. First of all, your people buried on top of the ground. No.
But they
all walking around New Orleans. I don't know. I don't have time.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. Rock hard pass. Gotcha.
Hard no.
Okay, good. Perfect.
They walking around. They walking down Bourbon Street with you. You can't see them, but I can.
I wish. That's true, but that is true. But it's just being self-aware and knowing, like you said, just trusting yourself. I feel like this. I don't care if you think that I'm crazy. I feel like this, and this is what I need to feel safe. Yeah. You do what you do.
And I don't. Yeah. And as I say, I don't put it on nobody else, but I'm gonna let you know. Like, for instance.
Well, please don't let me know if we traveling together.
The Airbnb. I told them I literally said as we were walking out the door, I said, I'm gonna tell you this now that we leaving, but I do feel like this place is probably haunted.
Please don't tell me that.
I ain't gonna tell you why we there. I told them when we were leaving.
Okay, tell me.
We were literally walking out the door to get in the Uber on the last day, and I was like, I ain't want to tell y'all this why we was here, but I'm gonna tell you now this place haunted because somebody else had brought it up.
I'm gonna have to go say. I'm gonna have to do something with, like, I don't know.
I didn't pick the Airbnb. I'm just glad they brought me along.
You got me thinking now. I'm like, cause I showed when I came back from I was like, something don't feel right in here. Now I'm gonna start thinking this.
Think about it.
But I'm gonna be scared.
But pray. If you pray, I promise you'll feel so much ease. You will. Okay. I did. I slept so good last night. Okay. I slept amazing.
Gotcha.
Like that lady said, what's that store called? Amazing. Amazon. Amazing. I slept amazing. I slept for 10 hours.
Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like the cameras and all of this stuff, like we have such good conversations, and like this helps me in so many ways. Like, it's like you could be talking about something and it could be totally different, but I could still loop it into, or somebody out there maybe can connect to something where it's like, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me, but it's so real and it's so raw that it's like, man, I can apply that to something.
Yeah.
I I really think we have like the best podcast.
I think so too. I think you just need more people to listen to it, get it out there.
Yeah, because we for the people.
For the people.
And for the streets.
Well, I'm for the sheets.
And I'm in the sidewalk. I ain't on the streets.
On the sidewalk.
I'm tired of being in the streets. Yeah, I'm on the sidewalk.
I don't know what the streets look like.
I don't. And the streets in Memphis, they got so many potholes and stuff. We in the house. We're for the house. We're for the house of everything good.
The bed.
The bed. The bed.
I'm about to go get in it now.
Me too. You want some? Mm-hmm. It don't matter how down you be like, we gonna eat. We gonna whatever's going on. We gonna. But first, let's dine.
We're going to eat. We guys. I think I said it every week. We guys. We hope you guys enjoyed another episode of season 2 of Misunderstood the podcast. Now, of course, you can find us on YouTube. It's the same handle at misunderstood.thepodcast as our IG. Make sure you follow, like, comment, and now subscribe. And we hope to see you guys next week. We love you. Bye.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.